I ain't apologising to you, Google. It's got fuck all to do all about you. Should really gonna change the fucking title. I will never conform with public apology. Alright, I will never conform. Now, uh, someone's after speaking with him. I'm not gonna go and say who, but someone's convinced me after speaking with him that I've been a bit of a dick. So another group of them. So yeah. Uh, as I was gonna say prior to my there's a community post that I've gone and done. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but read that and then yeah, get back to me. All right. Really gonna apologise in the community post, but I know that you don't really read community posts and that you just kind of come on YouTube. You don't really read your notifications that much, do you? Well, why would there be a public apology to you, Google? What are you going to do? Come on my chat and go and talk shit. So yeah, I'll never conform anyway. It's up to you really. The offer's there. You want to come into a private lock-in work conversation? Up to you. So we can get a couple of things straight and sorted out. Because I was going to say the community post, probably the way that I went and confronted you, or I wasn't really the best. She kind of got an arse you. But the matter of fact is, I was just pretty fucked up. Because it may or not be you who's the bad one, I never conform, but there's a lot of people within that group who are just absolute poisonous bastards. And I think you know who I'm talking about. And Tyrone, yeah, I know that you said there's no need for an apology, but I think everybody needs to remember, you know, fucking that cunt, all those people, what they done to you, and you come back. So realistically, massive respect to you on that level, Tyrone. All right. I think I need to stop holding, you know, certain other people responsible. The others can go fuck themselves, but thought I owed you and I'll never conform an apology. Tyrone, after speaking to someone and kind of thinking about it logically. So yeah. Anyway. So who's in the background then? Who's ghosting? Don't be fucking shy. Don't have to come in, but you know, courtesy and all that. I know you all like to fucking, you know, Michelle, hey, I heard what you said in that video, and the way I go and speak about mod spanners, you're just absolutely full of shit, Michelle. Absolutely full of shit. Fucking armor for in your head, love. I am. Hey, Michelle, you just can't seem. Do you remember, Michelle, when you was going around channel to channel to channel trying to go and cancel me out, trying to turn every cunt against me? Look how that turned out for you. Hey, look how that turned out for you, hey, Michelle. So you crack on. Yeah, you crack on. Ugh. Anyway, Google, since you're the only person who's in my chat, what you been up to today? I ain't gonna be on here for long. Not much. I've done quite a few things today, actually. Myself. Yeah. What's going on anyway? Who else is live apart from Andy? I'm not sub to a lot of people no more. So who else is on? What's I will never conform on Tyrone. You probably would laugh at why am I apologising to I will never conform. I mean Tyrone, I don't know whether you get on with him still or not wrong, but basically obviously you know what I'm like. I dive in the deep end, don't I? Quickly. I literally, just you know, I dive in the deep end and on this occasion these two people didn't really deserve it to be quite honest. I know you've got your opinion about I never conform, and not well, you two don't really like each other, but I genuinely, after speaking to somebody offline, they convinced me that, well, I agree that I was being a bit of a dick about it. Anyway, Ron, last night on your live stream, eyes to see, ears to hear. Now, uh, obviously, like I said to you in the chat, you ain't gonna get a conversation out of him while he's drunk, Ron. So realistically, in all honesty, that live stream last night was partially some of it was a waste of time. Like not all of it, but some of it was a waste of time. The part talking about eyes, because he literally just lit these his head's in the clouds. Is only saying, Ron. You know what I mean? Some people, there's no point with them. I don't go to his channel no more. He blocked me personally ages ago, then he unblocked me. He come in there. I think I timed him out because he was bringing in his bullshit, which I wasn't really interested in. Not a clue what it's about. Are you talking about eyes or are you talking about my oh no, oh, you're talking about the public apology. All right, so basically Grumpy was on Dave's and Tyrone's and another panel actually. Jake can go and fuck himself, but he was on Gypsy Dave's and Tyrone's talking about my family. Then he went and called me a fucking nonce on Gypsy Dave's. And because of the fact that I'm friends with his ex, or one of his exes, let's just go and point out, he doesn't like that. And because I haven't gone to turn against her, yeah. So basically, a lot of bullshit's made up about the fact apparently his family went meant to have been spoken about. No, not going to say anything of the sort. He asked for fucking apology. Otherwise, the big bad wolf is basically going to come for a trip down to London, take up Shepherd's Bush, all right, and basically go and tell all the roadmen around there that I was a nonce, unless I gave him an apology. An apology for fucking what? Made up bullshit. Just like before, Ron, if you remember. The guy got proved, it all got proved wrong about the Doxer situation. The guy wasn't even man enough to even give me a fucking apology. I couldn't really give a shit, to be honest with you. He ain't man enough, I ain't gonna beg him for an apology, but he wanted one off me. Brings my family into it. My mother, other family members, and then yeah, no one batted an eyelid. So obviously I kind of had a bit of a go at I'll never conform and every other cunt, including Tyrone, so I was fucked up at the fact that I just think there's a bit of biasness going on. But realistically, though, I never conforms. Genuinely, I get on very, very fucking well. Do you know what I mean? He stuck up in quite a few occasions. Tyrone, we getting on better. He didn't really deserve that. He's kind of learned his lesson, kind of not really to get involved with because obviously of his friends and all that. So we're getting a lot more better. I think the way I just reacted, so I was just fucked up as being a bit of a prick. And when do I ever admit that, Aaron? Don't even when do I ever apologize for anything? So yeah, hello, Dr. Bongton. That's been going for ages, I believe. Wasn't really about eyes. Who is it about then? Yeah, that's been going on for ages. Yeah, as Ronnie, fucking Grumpy still hasn't come down to London. Literally, I've got someone who literally, will pick me up and fucking take me down there. Do you know what I mean? Who will literally take me down there. He ain't calmed down though. He's all fucking just talking shit. So, yeah. But I think the reason why it was allowed was because of the thing to do with Grumpy and his ex. But the matter of the fact is though, yeah, a lot of people saying, it's disgusting what she did to him. Hold on a fucking sec. Were any of you guys there? It's funny how they can have a conclusion on what they think happened, but none of them was actually there to witness it themselves. It's funny that. Do you know what I mean, Ron? It's just fucking other bullshit, man. This ignorance because people think they're fucking right. And then because they think they're right, why are you talking to Mermaid and all that? Oh, are you a team Merman? That sort of fucking pathetic ass shit. You know? She's a mod in my channel. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna go turn against her. And people were fucking laughing. Oh look. That they're not speaking that they fall out. Nah, never fall out. Only they know what's. Yeah, exactly. It's a load of bollocks, Ron, at the end of the day. All right, fucking, you know, obviously Grumpy was on Jay, he's lost his shit because basically, apparently, me and Bobby were being sent around by mermaids to basically fucking basically to destroy him, but it's actually the other way around. The projection is fine. It's because basically fucking people kept on jumping on panels asking, "Oh, so you a Team Merman and all that, Ron?" Do you know what I mean? That's how pathetic it got. Do you know what, Ron? I'll tell you what. Do you know what? I'm going to go and say one thing about you, Ron. That if you don't get on with someone, I have going to notice that you don't do what some of these lot do. You don't really go around, fucking, you know, like trying to go and cancel them. You don't like them. You just think, fuck it, and leave them to it, Ron. Whereas some of them can't just do that. They have to go around channel fucking channel, you know, trying to go and tell who and who not to fucking, have in there. Oh, why you got him in there? Why you got this person in there? You just fuck off and go and do something else. So I'll give you that. Yeah, you are correct, Ron. Only they know what happened. But unfortunately, everybody, or most other people, seem to think they fucking know. And then if you go against it, well, was you there? Then basically you just basically get labeled a false uh basically that you're sticking up to somebody who's falsely accused someone of such a terrible crime. Fucking joke. Don't let them. Is that actually you, Ray? Now then, how you doing? Yeah, it is you. How you doing, Ray? How you doing? Ray, I don't know if you got notification by the way, but fucking apparently you've supported something to do with something to do with rape. It popped up on the application by the Burks. So I'm like, really? Because I think it was to do with that report where it come about the coppers or the copper, that one that you did. The the other day. I'm well, I'm all right. I'm all right. So yeah, I see as well you're doing last year about Danny G. I don't really watch him to be honest with you. Can't really be asked. I've seen some things about him, but I don't really give a shit. They are the Bucks. Look, I don't really get on with JOJ and all that, but I was speaking up the fact that I do think it's fucking wrong that people literally keep bringing his dead missus into shit. That's out of order, just to get back at him, and then other things have been said. Do you know what I mean? But when I saw that notification, I'm like, fucking for real. I literally, you know, find Danny funny. I don't really watch him. I think he's got ADHD or something. I think he's got something going on with him. Would I say he's a narcissist? Maybe a bit of a fantasist, but not a narcissist. I think he's just got his own little character. I reckon, to be honest, offline he's not even like that. I think it's just the YouTube persona that he puts on, to be quite honest with you. I mean, obviously, they have to do something to get the money in, don't they? Never mentioned Jasmine. That's it's about the report, isn't it? He is trying to make out that you basically fucking, you know. I just think after that, I don't really think I'm gonna even bother going in there and unsubbing from those two, honestly, because literally that's just fucking, you know, it's just pedantic, right? No, that's his ex. Oh, that's his ex. Yeah, but don't be mentioning her name in my chat though. So what is his behavior? I don't know. I don't think that is what his behavior is all about. I don't, Ray. What I think his behavior is all about is basically just to do with the fact that uh he's got a massive ego. I think he's a bit dangerous. Yeah, but I'm gonna say this, but the one thing that I can't, that I will not fucking stand or let people go and say about is his ex, his dead missus. I won't. But apart from that, though, you know, he is who he is. He ain't gonna go and fucking change. He's just got his opinion on everything, but some fucking times, something he's just got over fucking board. I ain't seen you live lately as well. You reckon you've been on how much? I've no Ray, do you know actually I've noticed it today. The coppers, it's illegal, isn't it? Because I've seen it a couple of times. They like to stick their blue lights on to basically get traffic moving out of their way because they just don't really want to fucking wait or whatever. Isn't that against the fucking rules? That's against their code of conduct, ain't it? They can't be fucking misusing their blue lights because theoretically, ain't that something to do with health and safety as well? You'll be live later. What time is that going to be though? With character, I wouldn't really go and call me weird character. I'd say very egotistical. I'm going to be honest though. I would say that Vincent Vega is actually worse than JOJ. I would, and some people are going to be shocked by that. But um, there was a report that come out some months back, Ray, to do with Vega is a planet fucking. Oh my fucking. You know what? Oh my god, man, you're a funny fucker, you are. Literally, fucking. Uh, what was I going to go and say? That there was an article to do with someone called Surf on YouTube, and basically, because Vega got butthurt because basically Surf not only had gonna made up a bit of a lax, he got a bit too confident one day from Jamie's panel because basically everybody was in their in the opinion that he was absolutely ruining Vega because Vega's just a bit of a dodgy fucker, really. So anyway, there was an article that got brought up about something to do with a load of a paedophile ring or something, but there was nothing implicating Surf's name to the article. So the point here is, loads of people were on Jamie's basically, trying to dig more and more shit up him, even though he wasn't prosecuted for anything. Now, but some of them weren't. Basically, not all of them were actually prosecuted. But there was nothing there to actually tie him to the article. There was nothing to say that he actually did anything wrong. But anyway, the point here though is it wasn't really anything really to go and do with the article. Vegas basically just wanted to get him back because he felt humiliated, in my fucking opinion. I mean, the same man. I mean, Ray, listen, the man's tried to fucking run me off YouTube more than 5 times. He's literally gone throwing every word at me. Do you know what? He literally. I mean, he's an icon to a lot of people on this fucking platform, but I don't really think you can kind of go and put it anymore. Uh, Vega is a plank of fucking wood. Even Ron's laughing. Ron likes people who speak their minds, because he's upfront himself, and his channel isn't really for the faint-hearted. People, we've had our words, do you know what I mean? But we got over that. Do you know what I'm saying? Ron openly admits he's a fucking prick. He called me a prick last night, and I laughed my ass off. I'm like, yeah, that's correct, Ron. You're right. Fucking IQ of a loaf of bread. Fucking hell. You ain't holding back, are you, Vega? People love to point fingers. Yeah, I know. Who is an icon? Vega's an icon to loads of people on YouTube. I mean, fuck me. I mean, Ron and Vega get on. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's cool. They can, but I can have a conversation with Vega. But the fact is, can't turn against me for no reason. And then, fuck me. I mean, I've got to the point now where he mentions my family. I'm like, I'll just take the piss out of him. He always has to go and bring family into it. Ron, I got to go and say, by the way, took Trump Stew last night, turning him off, but fucking. I've got to admit, as much as he's actually quite fucked up, I don't mind a bit of banter with Vega because he's this heartless cunt. He just can't really bother me. So it's actually quite amusing, the same repetitive shit. So it is actually quite humorous when you have got to admit. Do you know what I mean? It is quite humorous. It's funny because he's just a stuck-up snob or wannabe. There you go, an icon. He is self. He is the mouthpiece. That's it. Yeah. Well, you know, you know, Ray. Yeah, they love him because he's fucking. Don't even really know. How do you describe him? Really, he's not. You can't really go and say Vega's like fucking Marmite. Ron, how would you describe Vega? Is he more like Marmite, or is he just kind of like you've either got the balls to deal with him, or you haven't, or you just basically just run off YouTube and go and cry like a big baby? I don't really know. How do you describe Vega? So, yeah, no. Do you know what? He's a bit of a weird one because funny enough, he's actually the fucked up thing is all right, yeah, and it's going to sound quite fucked up, but in a bit of in a bit of a way, it's just like he's just got this fucking way of just where you're like you're being a dick now, man. But you know what? I'm not going to go and say, "Oh, stop talking about my fucking family and all that." You literally just play with the cunt. It's more entertaining that way. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's just a sweaty old fuck. He needs to go and wash, to be quite honest. He's done too much jogging, you know. Well, he don't jog. He just, he's just a sweaty old sweaty fuck. Yeah. Anyway, what time are you going live tonight, Ray? Vincent is Vincent. He has been the way he is since. Well, there you go. Vincent is Vincent. A broken clock is right twice a day. Vega is a broken. Broken clock. I would say this. Very up himself. He's not a broken clock. He's more of like a stuck record, where it's jammed inside, and no matter how many times you unplug it, uh, it just won't stop. Yeah, so I describe him. You can go and call him broken clock though. Fucking hell. Yeah, what time you? Oh, in a bit. You having a panel though, Ray? Or not? Oh, is he gone? Give him about a minute or so to respond. All right, I better be off then. Ron, have a good one. Hopefully, see you live soon. Hopefully, maybe a bit more earlier in the because then I can come up and say hello and all that. It's up to you though. It's your choice. What time you do go and start your lives up? It's just last night. I was fucking in bed. I fell asleep though, actually, listening to you and Vega fucking speaking and all that. Woke up and my phone ran out of battery. Anyway, Ron, have a good one. I'm off if you are still there. Marie, if you are there as well, have a good one. And yeah, peace out.